My DoorDash people, it's been a minute. I hope everybody's good and well. It's crazy weather that's going on, but just to kind of get to the video itself, as you can see by the thumbnail here, I don't know what DoorDash is doing, and I guess at this point I'm speaking directly to DoorDash. But for anybody else that may have been going through this or have gone through it, type down in the comments below. Let me know what your experience is with this situation. So, long story short, I accept a shop and deliver order for Best Buy, a little adapter from Apple for some headphones, whatever. I go in, I get the item. It's probably about 30 minutes or so with traffic delivering to them. Again, no big deal. $16.25, $16.50 for the order. No problem. It's middle of traffic, so I mean, I know what it is. But anyways, I accept orders. That's what I do. But after doing that shopping, go through the trip, get the item delivered. I go to my ratings just to check how many orders I have since I'm part of the pilot program, just to make sure I stay afloat. And I go to check my my earnings tab, and this is what I see here. And I know specifically that it was the last order that $16.25 is under review. So this is a huge problem. Mind you, I called the DoorDash customer support, so I'll get to that in a minute. I generally am a very positive person. I'm very understanding when it comes to certain things. I feel this one is a no-no. I don't know for what security reasons that they so-called said. So I called the customer support. I asked them, like, hey, what's the deal? Mind you, I've been driving 6 years at this point now, 5.5, 6 years. I have never seen anything like this ever. Any kind of amount of money that's in my account that would show plus and then under review in my 6 years. So granted, technology's changing and maybe they have some new things that come about, but this is the first time for me. So I don't know if it's happened to anybody else, but again, this is a huge no-no. You already have dashers out here that are making less than. I'm doing okay, but we all get out here and we all do this thing. We're signing in. We're using our gas. We're using our miles, maintenance on the cars. I mean, we're doing the whole nine. Time away from your family. You name it. Everything's included in this when we get out here and we drive to make the money that we choose and decide to accept and make. So when we actually get out there and we actually do this, and you shop and you deliver an item and you're taking the whole picture, you're communicating back and forth with the customer possibly. And again, back to the picture you take and or show that you hand it to the customer, you're at the address. DoorDash has your GPS location on lock because they won't let you deliver it otherwise if you're not within the vicinity. And it could be next door or address or so around that actual address that you need to deliver to, that they'll allow you to go on and confirm that you've delivered the item. But for something to be under review, and per what customer support said, is that, oh yeah, it's just a thing every now and then for security reasons to check. But give it up to 24 hours for it to post into your account. And I'm like, what? Again, I am a very positive person. We all have a line that gets crossed, and that line got crossed today when it comes to DoorDash and me having any problems, aside of a merchant stealing a tip that's owed to a driver or owed to me. That's the only other line generally that I don't want crossed. But the customer support did state that, oh, well, just let it do its thing for 24 hours. More than likely, it may be a few minutes. It may be, well, not a few minutes. It may be a few hours. It could be up to 24 hours. I don't know. The reason why I'm making the video, just to then show you guys, there's nothing that we can do about it, I guess, because all she said is that, because I said, she said that the information that was provided, that's all she had, that it was going to be under review and it was 24 hours, possibly up to 24 hours. So I told her, okay, well, you need to push me to the next person that I can speak with so they can explain to me, because who's doing this review? You tell me a computer is doing this review? Like what review is it actually that you're doing? Again, mind you, we do the shopping, we use the red card to pay for the order. Like, what security reason is it going on? I drive my car to the destination, to the customer. You can call the customer and they can say they got the item. What's under security review that it has to be up to 24 hours? And that's the last thing I'm gonna do, is sign in and waste my time to get out here and make money, only to then be told that certain monies are gonna be held. I'm not hurting for money like that. I'm just saying, once I make my money, that's my money, then I should be able to do what I want with it. Although it's in your account, I'd want to cash it out tonight or whatever it is. Now that's money that I can't cash out or whatever it is. And it doesn't matter if it's a quarter, $100, $1,000, it doesn't matter. The point is, why is this happening? And who is actually doing these reviews? Being that this is the only one that I've gotten. And mind you, I consider myself as perfect driver as it can possibly be. That's not to toot my horn or speak down to anybody else that's less than or whatever. It's not even about that. But I'm just saying, like, what is the security part about? So if any guys know about this, anybody who's seen anything like this, type down in the comments below. Let me know how you dealt with this, how long it was that you had to wait for certain monies to be released, I guess. But I was a little bothered by that phone call that she said that it didn't matter if it gets pushed to a higher up or to a manager or supervisor. That's the only information they have. And I always feel like part of customer service with DoorDash is that their so-called VIP support, because I am a platinum tier, there's so-called VIP support, and you can only answer certain questions to certain points. And after that, you just leave us with the same old thing, or you repeat the same thing you said. When I'm asking for a direct answer, you just repeat the same thing, telling me we'll just wait 24 hours. But no, I'm asking you why. And who's over that? There's got to be somebody over that. You can't tell me that a computer is just making all these decisions. But anyways, people, I will leave it at that. You know, your boy's always out here making money or whatever it is. I will continue to do so. I just had some questions that need to be answered or whatever it is, and DoorDash is not helping too much, but I'm sure we've all ran across cases where DoorDash wasn't able to help during certain cases. But I feel this one here is a big one, because if this starts to be a regular thing that's happening, I may have to stop doing DoorDash. Like, I'm not gonna get out here and be wasting my time. My time is very precious, and I use a lot of it doing DoorDash aside of my day job. I use a lot more of my free time doing DoorDash. So, with that said, people, your boy C-Moto, you know what it is. I'm always coming to you guys with certain tips and tricks and things that I feel you guys should know when things come about. You ever have any questions, concerns, anything good, bad, always type down in the comments. I'm always willing to help anybody out. With that said, I'm going to get back to it. Go on and sign in for my next Dash hours. You know what it is for my people that's been hanging around for a while. And until next time, people, your boy C-Moto. Peace out.